We had some amazing matches, didn't we? I've had the pleasure of going to AEW Double or Nothing, and I was very excited. I got to go with my friends, two of them, Desilda and Jesus. Shout out to you guys. You guys obviously did help me record some of the clips in the video, so thank you guys for helping me with those. And yeah, we will be watching through what we were able to experience, but it's been a while. So without further ado, let's go in and watch all of AEW Double or Nothing.
You think you know him?
So for the first match that we had was the AEW Men's Tag Team Championships of FTR versus Cope and Cage, and it was an I Quit match also. I just like to say too that even being in the presence of Cope's entrance, especially now, I feel like in AEW, it really is something. Just hearing the crowd sing is just fucking awesome. And these teams have had a very long history with each other as well, so for them to be doing all of this and going back and forth with the amount of pain that they're putting themselves through, it's kind of evident that they've worked together for a very long time, especially with some of these moves that they did. So at one point, actually, Christian was being given the mic and was told, like, hey, do you want to quit? And he was like, I banged your mother. And then that's when the crowd just started with their chants and roaring, and it was awesome. It was so cool.
Go fuck yourself.
And that little homage right there, hell yeah.
Oh God, Gary, nobody, please help me. No, please don't. Please don't. No. Wait. Okay. I'll say it. Just stop.
And then, of course, with the amount of help that Stokely was giving FTR, at some point they did need to have some help. And that's when the Glamazon, Beth Copeland, came down to the ring, wanted to pick a fight with Stoke, and brought it to him. And they set a table on fire, and bye-bye Stoke. He got no hose, and no hose to put him out, apparently. And they really put Dax Harwood through the freaking ringer for this move. And how could you end a Cope match without Spike? I even had to show two angles because my boy actually got it on the Titantron and it was a lot better of a visual. And just like that, Cope and Cage are your new AEW Tag Team Champions. And then we had the next match of Okada versus Takeshita for the International Championship. And wow. We have been waiting for this build-up for a hot minute, especially with the Don Callis family and their brewed-up, pent-up aggression toward each other over the past couple of months.
Fire!
That's me commentating over it, bro. It was a great moment for Takeshita. And we got the return of the proto-star, Kyle Fletcher. That was freaking awesome to see Kyle Fletcher back. I wasn't even expecting him to be there.
He's gonna turn on him. Now Fletcher's gonna turn on Takeshita though, I feel like. Oh wow, okay.
There's me getting played like a mark, bro. I got played. They played it so well, though. I'll give it to them, because, like, honestly, that's how you know that I got worked, because I didn't even get the moment thinking that they were just going to be fine and friends afterward. Nope. Proto-Sheeta's over. Then we had the next match of Mina Shirakawa versus Athena. There was a lot of great action that happened with this. Athena was doing some really good selling for Mina. So, we didn't really get much of the footage of this match because I realized that my phone was dying, and then I had a portable charger and the wire wasn't working. So by this point, I was kind of like, I should probably be preserving my battery a little bit, and it was like the first time I had realized the battery pack wasn't working. Luckily, again, my friends had their phones, so they were able to get some great moments too. But honestly, the fact that Athena was victorious, I'm kind of glad that she was, because she has been on a terror run, and we don't really get to see her on a lot of pay-per-views. Congratulations to Athena on advancing in the Owen Hart Cup. And then we had a very technical match between Jon Moxley and Kyle O'Reilly. And this match, I thought, gave a lot of props to Kyle O'Reilly. They were just going back and forth with the submissions. They were just going crazy with the hits and the hard jabs that they were taking at each other. But the submission and groundwork was the main substance of this match for sure. just like that, Jon Moxley retains the Continental Championship.
The winner of this match is AEW Continental Champion, Jon Moxley.
How do you feel about that?
I'm not mad. It was a great match.
It was a fire
It
ass
started
match.
with that ankle lock and ended with that
That was
ankle lock.
insane. That was fire. God damn. They went hard. They went hard.
But I will say that, honestly, I am kind of glad that John did pay his respects over to Kyle after the match and shook his hand. It was dope. It was a very cool moment, and I'm glad that we were there to be a part of it. And then we had our first time seeing him since Forbidden Door and seeing Will Ospreay perform. Versus Samoa Joe. And as expected, both of these guys delivered. I think this was a match that all three of us were the most excited for, considering how long it had been since we'd seen Will Ospreay perform live. But this match itself was fantastic. Then we had the match between Swerve Strickland and Bandito. Now, this match has had a little bit of history that they've done with the vignettes that they've been making. Dude, that standing spot on his shoulders was literally one of the coolest things of the whole card. I will say, I do think that Bandito will get his time. It's just not yet. And then we had the women's championship match between Tekla, Chris Statlander, Jamie Hayter, and Hikaru Shida. I'm pretty sure this was the first time I ever saw Hikaru Shida live. So that was why I made sure to get her entrance in that moment. They really performed. Honestly, thought that they were going to give it to Statlander because it's New York, so I thought they would have tried to give her the win. But also, I think Tekla's reign is still holding strong. I love how she's been dominant in all of her matches and how she's had the Sisters of Sin with her. She's not relying on them to be champion. But I will say, I think that there do need to be more contenders, because I think this matchup, it was great for, like, the talent that were in it. She needs more contenders for her title. And then we have the Stadium Stampede. My first ever Stadium Stampede in person. So I was extremely excited about this match, for sure. So just to see what extents they would have went to. Everybody was dressed up in all different types of gear. Everybody was dressed up in different outfits. Going all the way across the ring. There's beach balls everywhere. Stadium Stampede was upon us. It was catastrophic. And I loved every second of it. It was just pure chaos. It was just back to back, just things that you had to see, you had to witness, all happening in one match. Even Shelton Benjamin taking flight. Kenny Omega just going on a rampage in the middle of the ring. But how you know? Oh, nope. He knows. He knows all right. And we got the cameo. This was freaking sick. And then we had Ricochet taking all the moves as the heel that he is. And the super kick from everywhere. And of course, they did a whole bunch of other crazy stuff. I saw the clip of the person who was like sitting all the way up the top. I'll put it here in the video. But like them just catching the entire Jurassic Express, just driving past into the golf cart. That whole thing was freaking insane. And I went back, I saw Tommy Invincible made a cameo, Luchasaurus I even saw in the Bigtron, but I didn't get to capture that moment. But yeah, Stadium Stampede, if you ever have the chance to be able to go see one in your area, and they ever come to your town, do it. Just do it. And then we had the main event of Maxwell Jacob Friedman and Darby Allin for the AEW World Championship. But it was clear as day that Darby versus MJF was going to be an insane matchup. Whether it be Darby that have won or whether it have been MJF that had won, both of them are going to be putting everything on the line to win this championship back. And at the end of the day, Darby Allin, he did put his body through hell. MJF also put his body through hell. But also you got to consider over time, Darby Allin was defending this championship on a weekly, twice a week basis. Every single week, every single show, Collision, Dynamite, and having bangers like this. Then reality has to actually sit in, though. Especially considering he got his head busted open on the back of his head during the match. That made it look even more gruesome. Time just had to tell. And MJF is your new AEW World Champion. And we didn't even get to have the moment on camera because we were just celebrating the fact of how great the night was. Kevin Knight came out and saved Darby Allin from MJF pissing him off, basically, or like taunting Darby. And then Kevin Knight turned on Darby Allin. I didn't expect it. Everybody was like, why? Why would you do this, Kevin Knight? I think that's how everybody should be reacting to it, but that was literally the best footage that I could get of that moment. Anyway, though, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning into the video for today. I really did appreciate it. This video has taken a while. I had to go to work the next day after Double or Nothing, so I was definitely a lot more tired when I got back home to be able to just go straight into editing. But we're here now. We got everything sorted. And yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys want to see more vlogs like this in the future, let me know. And that's about it for me. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.